1,877,227,004,713 is how many bugs are in Bethesda games when they release. If you don't get the joke, you're probably young.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877
But that's what we're here to talk about in this video. Bethesda and their broken games. Like, every single one of these games that they release, no matter if it's Skyrim, Fallout, another Elder Scrolls game, or another Fallout, it's going to be buggy. Now, these bugs are sometimes game breaking, sometimes funny, but sometimes just annoying. Now, Bethesda release games with plenty of bugs, and they keep doing it because they know the community is going to fix it. And people say they still love the game, like Fallout 76. Poor Todd Howard, when it released, he said he was getting messages saying, wow, how people love the game, and they wish that they could fix it so they could play it.
I think as people know, we struggled. And despite its issues, we had a core audience playing the game despite its problems who were telling us, we love this, please fix it.
Now, to their credit, they did fix Fallout 76 about a year or two later for the 8,500 people that still play it after it released. In order to learn why their games are so buggy, we gotta learn the history of the Manning Stars and Todd Howard in the company of Bethesda, which started way back in 1995. They released a Terminator game. It was a sci-fi action adventure released. Oh, I lied. It released in 1991 for the MS-DOS. I don't know what that is. That's before my time. Okay, the history of Bethesda starts way back in the year 1991, where they released a Terminator game that was supposed to release at the same time as Terminator 2 for the gaming console MS-DOS. I don't know what that is. That must be some ancient history or something. I don't know what it is. But then it did well for them to do another game and another game after that. During the development, the guy in charge, Todd Howard, said he did everything such as programming, sound effects, getting lunch for people, and pretty much everything because the company was so small at the time.
I had just started at Bethesda. This is in the mid-90s. Team sizes were small. We're talking like 10 people, 12 people, tops. Everybody had to do a lot of different things. So I did a bit of programming. I was producing. I did level design. I became the sound effects guy.
Now, because Bethesda released two bad games that wasn't doing so well, they was sold to a company called ZeniMax. And this company was a media company that scrapped the teams that Bethesda had split up into and made it one team with Todd Howard became the lead. And that's how his career started, from just a guy that did everything to the CEO of this company. And with Todd being at the head of the project, in 2002, they released another Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls Morrowind, for the Xbox, the original Xbox, not the Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One S, and One B, whatever the names of these Xboxes is. Microsoft is stupid with their naming. Bethesda was finally on consoles instead of on that other MS-DOS system, and because of this, it allowed them to do a lot more for the games. And that's probably why the games are so buggy, because they don't know what they're doing. But this game released in 2002, which I may have said earlier, and it was the second successful selling game that year, only behind Halo. This is all for top. I'm gonna do my Google, see if this is right. It just don't sound right, but it could be. It's an Elder Scrolls game for all we care. Like I said earlier, some of these games are game breaking, funny or not. Like some is glitches involving payment, which don't sound bad now thinking about it. Or you losing money in Morrowind when you go to pay a bounty. Instead of paying the 2,000 for the bounty, you will lose all your coin. Or having infinite lockpicks that break, that once they're broken, you can sell them to a vendor and buy it right back and they'll be full of health. I don't see the problem in that, to be honest. That actually sounds pro player. And also being over encumbered and not being able to stop walking slow. Wait, that's actually good. Scratch that. And let's talk about Morrowind. This game released with tons of bugs, like I said. And I played the game. It wasn't buggy, but I was completely lost when I played it because it throws me out in a world and I have no idea what's going on. I'm literally lost out there. And the character design is okay for a game released during this time because after all, this is the original Xbox. The characters in this game walk funny. The landscape looks dull. Oh my god. This game is not beautiful. Bro, why you walk like that? I seen the lizard dudes with some big feet. Oh my, bro, what's up with your feet?
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Bro, why are you turning to me like that? What's up with your feet? Boy, got the big feet. Oh my god, you even walk ugly. And I don't know if it is an option to toggle the crouch or not, but I couldn't toggle the crouch on or off. And I stopped recording after about 30 minutes or so. Now, if that pisses anybody off who loves Morrowind when it came out, I do not care. I like Bethesda games, but this game isn't something I would recommend. Oh yeah, and it got loading screens too, just like every Bethesda game. They really need to fix their engine and use something else other than whatever they're using for these games, because all these loading screens is annoying. Now 4 years, excuse you, fucking silencer. Now 4 years later in 2006, guess what Bethesda did? They released another Elder Scrolls game on the Xbox 360. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Now, because new hardware on the Xbox 360 rather than the original Xbox, the first Xbox, the team for Bethesda has gotten bigger, which led to better graphics, better mechanics, and just overall better.
Team size now is getting up to around 60, 70 people. We changed the technology hugely again, getting into pixel shaders, we're having to guess on hardware. This was a game that, for many reasons, it vaulted us to an audience we had never expected to see on the PC and the Xbox. Comes out later on PlayStation.
Now the other Elder Scrolls game, because I only released 2 games up until this point. The other Elder Scrolls games, Oblivion, it has better character customizable features than Morrowind. Got the George Washington up in this joint. But I played it and it's better than Morrowind. I might actually keep playing it. The tutorial takes forever to complete. Don't nobody want to sit through all that to complete just a tutorial. There's got to be one of the longest tutorials outside of that driver game. And it start off with the king saying he seen you in a dream. Like, bro, what DD stuff was you on, brother man? The combat is what you would expect out of a Bethesda game. Nothing new, nothing renovating. Just another Bethesda game. And the graphics are better than Morrowind because it's on a newer system, the Xbox 360 instead of the original Xbox. Like I said earlier, I would definitely still play this game. I would recommend it. Would I do a series on it? That depends on how many views this video get. If you want to see it, drop a comment. If you don't want to see it, drop a comment. If you do want to see it, like. If not, like. Just like and comment, share, and subscribe. I do not care. Now, Fallout 3. This is probably one of my favorite Bethesda games because of nostalgia and bias. Because it's one of the first. It's the first Fallout game I played. I didn't play 1 and 2. It's one of the first games I probably had on the Xbox 360, maybe. I don't know. But I liked it. Only thing I didn't like it at first was when you got over encumbered. Because when I first started playing, I didn't know what none of that mean. I was just out there picking up everything. But that's besides the point. The intro to this game is good. It got one of the best moments in probably gaming history when you leave in the vault with the sun just beaming down on you like this. That's just amazing. In exploring the wasteland, the music that plays, it's good. Like it just gets you going. Like the beats, the melodies, the wind, all that. The characters. Some are memorable, some are forgetful. Like Moore Brown, Lucas Sims, Jericho. And your dad is Liam Neeson. What more could you ask for? One thing I would say about this game is they used the same 3 to 4 voice actors. It's like they only had enough, after getting Liam Neeson, they only had enough money to get like 2 to 3 people to voice act. Because every other character got the same voice. That's one thing I don't like about this game. But it too released with bugs that the community fixed. But if you haven't played this game, you should. I don't know what you're waiting on. It's a good game. Now, 3 years later after Fallout 3, you want to know what game Bethesda dropped in 2011? I'd give you a hint. It's either a Fallout game or an Elder Scrolls game. It can't be nothing else. Not yet, at least, because they only literally got 2 games at this point. I'll wait. Let me see what you got in the comments. Which one this is? Is it a Fallout game or Elder Scrolls game? Leave it in the comments. I'll wait. Okay, time's up. I took too long. It was Elder Scrolls for Skyrim. No, 5. Yeah. It was Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Yeah. Whoopee! Another Elder Scrolls game. And around this time, the release of Bethesda has grown to about 100 team members. And this is when Todd Howard started to push the modding community, which is probably bad. And why are the games released with bugs and only get fixed by modders? Ooh, this isn't looking good for Bethesda.
We also started pushing the modding community.
This game released with plethora of bugs as well. Opening cutscene, getting messed up because the cart you're going to prison is get hit by a bee? How is that even possible? A little old bee. It ain't Bumblebee, motherfucker. It's not even a... anyways. NPCs, when they get attacked, they instead of fighting back, like say if a knight get attacked, instead of fighting back, he'll run and go to the corner. Don't ask me how this is supposed to be, but hey, it's a Bethesda games. Dragons. After you kill the dragon and you don't absorb the soul, the skeleton would follow you. I don't know how. And guess who fixed it? Another modder. Not Bethesda. This is some repeat history. It's a sequence going on. They keep doing the same thing, releasing a game, have millions of bugs, and a modder fix it. Bethesda. Now, Skyrim, the greatest game of all time, arguably, depending on who you ask. I may or may not have said that already. This game it's a good game, but it's so much stuff to do. It'll probably take well over 300 hours just to full 100% complete this game. I don't know who would ever want to actually do that, because I think Bethesda implemented something. It just generates random quests, but the map is huge. It's too many side quests. The map is huge. It's too many side quests. You can do whatever you want. You can become a vampire, werewolf, or assassin. You can even just be a regular farmer. Combat in this game is better than the previous games, because they got familiar with working with all the other games that they had. It's only Elder Scrolls and Fallout. How much more can you improve, Bethesda? You only got 2 games. And then Fallout 4, baby. Fallout 4 released with perks being bad. After leveling up to a certain level, they wouldn't work. Power armor. If you were to wear it and talk to somebody, they'll just randomly attack you. Plenty of build mode bugs. And guess who got this game fixed? Modders. With the help of Bethesda. But Fallout 4 looks amazing. This game looks amazing, no question about it. It's probably the best looking vanilla game out. And this game released 9-10 years ago. Only thing holding this game back besides Bethesda and the bugs that they always release with is Preston Garvey. Preston Garvey is the only thing holding this game back. We all know no one likes to do no Minuteman quests. No one. No one at all. Every time you talk to them, hey, go ahead. There's some settlers out there that need your help. Well, why can't you do it? You're second in command of this Minuteman. I didn't even want to join the Minuteman. I wanted to be in the robot with my son. But no, it sucks that the Minuteman don't even get mad at you no matter what you do. But this game still have bugs and glitches. They even added dynamic weather, like rain, snow, sleet, whatever. Because it rained more frequently than the other games. They even added acid rain wasteland thingy. And they improved the crafting systems of the previous games. They added settlements, which was a cool concept, but I highly doubt people actually played this without a mod. The smart settlement mod or something like that. That's probably the only way people actually play the settlement parts, because Bethesda, when they released it, it was buggy. And yet again, another modder fixed their game just like every other game they released at this point. And then the other Fallout game, Fallout 76. Do I have to say anything else about this game? It's still buggy for the 8,500 people that are playing it today. It's going to remain buggy. I don't know if even a modder touched this, to be honest, because I don't even think no one plays this. But Bethesda fixed this one somewhat. Like I said, 8,500 people are playing it. I doubt a modder touched it to get it fixed. So this game's probably still buggy. That's dumb. Let's release a Fallout game with no NPCs, no main quest. Just go out there in sweet old Virginia and fight whatever this thingy is.
Yep, purpose. Okay.
Now, Fallout 76, may I say more? Fallout 76. When I say that game, let me know what you think of it, because it's Fallout 76. It's a live action multiplayer Fallout game that Bethesda released because no one knows why. Nobody asked for this. The concept was to it released with dumb AI. For whatever reason, they got zombies with guns. Why do they got zombies with guns? Who do they think they are? What? And they basically Fallout 4 because they use the same engine. AI is stupid. The voice acting is bad. It's still buggy. Some characters look like plastic. And it's a big empty world with nothing to do because it's a boring game. The characters are bad. The AI is bad. It's really nothing to do. And nobody asked for this game, Bethesda. We wanted y'all to fix bugs, not release Fallout 76. But shout out to them because they got 8,500 people still playing this somehow. And the game is still bad. Now, I might have said this earlier, but because this game was released so buggy, Todd Howard said that he got messages, emails from people who played the game who said that they loved the concept of the game and would love for them to fix it. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that is what happened. And I don't want to Google it because Fallout 76 is a terrible game. It's still buggy about 6 years later, 7 years later, and only about 8,500 players are still playing this game, and they're still working on it. But hey, Bethesda, you guys released yet another buggy game, and this could actually go down as one of the buggiest games that released, along with Cyberpunk 2077. Now Starfield. I don't want to talk about this game. Let's just move on. Because it's probably still buggy. I don't know if Armada is going to touch it to get it fixed. They might. Like I said, they may or may not have fixed it. It released buggy like every other Bethesda game. And it's free. That's the only saving grace I would have said about this game. It's free. Same with all these other games that in Bethesda. It's free if you're on Game Pass. Because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft now. So if you got Game Pass, they're probably fixed now. So you may try any of these games I talk about in this video. Except for Fallout 76. Because that game just sucks. And maybe Starfield. Just know if you play Starfield and actually want to go explore all the 1,000 planets, you're gonna be wasting your time. Just stick to the main quest and the side quest. Don't adventure off exploring the wastelands because every planet is literally just the same with different textures, different colors, a different environment. If the main quest don't take you there, it's probably best you shouldn't go there. That's all I'll say about Starfield. Boy, did this game had so much hype with little to no success. It was too much food on their plate when they was making this game. Since release, they improved the map. Instead of that ugly map, they made it to a 3D map. It's too many loading screens. Every time you turn around, it's a loading screen. Thought it was gonna be fluent ship from space to land. It wasn't. It's a loading screen. Thought you could get on your ship without having to load. Nah, it's a loading screen. Every 5 minutes, it's a loading screen. Why do they only release games with bugs and 25 million loading screens? Why? The game can drop frame rates. The customization is better. It's good. I mean, after all, it is on a next-gen console. So I would hope it'll be better than the stuff they was releasing on the older consoles. The voice acting in this game, it's probably some of the best in the series because it's actually seemed like every character has its own voice. Even some of the NPCs will applaud Bethesda for that because the older games like Fallout 3 only had 3 to 4 voice actors because they spent all the budget on Liam Neeson.
So Bethesda been around 25 through 30 years, released 12 games or so during that time period, which are was filled with bugs glitches, add plenty of loading screens for the future of Bethesda. I hope they fix the bugs glitches and loading screens for the next game, which Todd Howard said, more than likely be Elder Scrolls game. But as of now Bethesda split into two teams, one of which is working on Fallout 76. I don't know why only 10,000 people play it, and the other team is working on Starfield. If you find this video entertaining, drop a like. If you learned something new, tell me how it was in the comments. If you thought the video was bad, share it with your mom, auntie, girlfriend or granny. They will find it entertaining, unlike your stupid ass. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.